Hi, I'm Alexa Sims, and this is my Module 5 video. So out of all of the different websites that were listed that I looked at, I picked the three that I picked as my favorite were BrainPop, Open Academy, and Discovery Education. BrainPop has a lot of videos and a lot of different information for the kids, so they'll get very involved in it. Discovery Education was kind of the same. It just had a lot more of what's going on in the world around us. So whereas Brain Pop was a little bit younger, I felt like Discovery Education could definitely target like a little bit older, and that's what Discovery Education had tried to do, was target K through 12. So I really liked how different they were, yet you could easily use both of them on any kind of an assignment or like for any kind of an interaction with your kids. The Open Academy I felt like was more for teachers, just because it was it basically was different info presented in different ways, and it had different professors and different information and different schools that had done research on it, stuff like that. So I felt like that was like a really good way to stay up to date and stay interactive with the world and really keep studying as your kids are studying type thing. So BrainPop is kind of expensive, so it's $230 for a single classroom, which includes 3 devices, and then Open Academy is free, as well as the other OERs that we looked at. And then Discovery Education has a lot of free things, but there is some things that you have to pay for because they give you a free 60-day trial type thing. So I felt like it was kind of expensive for Brain Pop, but at the same time, depending on what you're gonna do, and if you use it, then it's worth it. But that's just like, and if your school wants to buy it for more than just your classroom, then I think it's worth it. Like, um, there's just a lot of things, and like with Brain Pop, a lot of the same information that you can get from there you might be able to find in a YouTube video. So you kind of have to just be able to make sure it's justifiable for your classroom and what you are going to be doing and what you want to target the most with your kids. Using Kia, I really liked it. I think I'll use it again. It was just a lot of fun, and it was a great way to make different kinds of activities that you wouldn't normally make or you wouldn't necessarily think of making on your own. There are templates and stuff like that out there like Kia, but it was just a really good website. Like, it was really well thought out and planned, and I definitely think that I will use it as a teacher. After searching the OREs, I was able to, so after looking at the OREs, I was able to find a lot of research. Like I said, it's kind of like you studying and continuing to learn and continuing your education, furthering your education as your kids learn. So there's a lot of different categories, and just like finding out different information, like if a kid asks a question and you aren't sure about it, that's a great website to go to and look up their question or the different information over that, because it does come from different colleges and there's different professors and just a bunch of different things like that. And you can find different materials on here. Like I'm looking at it right now, and there's like DNA from the beginning and authentic assessment toolbox. So there's a lot of different things on these websites. And I also noticed that on these you can make a lesson plan, and there's just a lot of different things that you can do with it, and they're good websites. There's resource builders and lesson builders and module builders, so there's a lot you can do with it. So I really enjoyed these websites. I think that I'll for sure write them down and use them in the future. Thanks.